What's up, music fanatics? I hope you're all doing well and have been enjoying some great albums recently. I'd like to say thanks to those of you who found my first video and somehow subscribed. I really put that video out on a whim and just didn't give it another thought, but as time went on and a couple comments came through, I thought perhaps maybe I should release another video, as music has always been a real passion of mine. So if that resonates with anyone, maybe we can at the very least have some discussions about great records, both new and old. So where do we start? There's so many topics to cover, but I thought I'd start with the most direct answer to a somewhat clickbaity title. I mean, can there really be a secret to unlocking music enjoyment? What does that even really mean? Well, for me, it's about creating a ritual. It's a time of the evening or the weekend where you just wind down. It's something to look forward to. Maybe you have a nice decaf or a beverage of your choice. If your life is like mine, that can be easier said than done sometimes. So the trick for me is kind of simple. It's the consistency. It's unwinding, leaving your devices in other rooms, and just dropping the needle on a record and letting it play. If you listen on a digital streamer, like a lot of us do, that's great. I'd really implore you to start an album and just get the glowing screens out of the room. We just don't need them. What we don't need to discuss is the science of habit forming or the benefits of screen time reduction, but instead just relish in the sound of your playback device, whatever that may be. As the sound waves just propagate through the air and ultimately get translated into our brains, I really can't think of a more magical experience. So it's not about the gear. It never has been. The pursuit is always fun, but in the end, the result is always the same. We're here for the music, or at least we should be. So once we take into account diminishing returns, I firmly believe that music can only be reproduced differently, but not necessarily better or worse, as everyone has different tastes. So we're also hardwired, perhaps conditioned even, to skip around song to song or task to task. Worse yet, at the slightest sign of boredom, we just kind of pull out our phones and multitask as if the music itself isn't enough. It is. Trust me, put down the phone after this video. The loss of long-form content should be apparent to us all when we look around. So what I'm asking everyone who watches this, all three of you, to do would just be put on your favorite album and listen to it all the way through, front to back. We're really talking about making music a habit. So with that said, I want to know what you're listening to. Let me know the great moments in a song. Let me know of the great albums, or just let me know that you like long-form content and take the time for yourself to decompress. You deserve it. It has been a hard day. So if you can seek solace in something as wonderful as an album, I would recommend you do it as often as you can. I'd like to thank you for watching the video. I don't want to take up a lot of your time, but I do want to let you know that in the future, I'll be coming at you with some of my backstory as a musician and, dare I say, audiophile. Maybe that's not the right word. Yes, as a music fanatic. I'll try to cover some of the science, but really just focus on what provides real value, from headphones to speakers to cables to studio life. It'll be based on my years, or now sadly decades, of experiences, and I can assure you it'll be snake oil free. In the end, I simply want to discourse with fellow music lovers. So if that's you, stick around and maybe we can both learn and listen and grow together. Thanks for hearing me out. Please let me know your recommendations in the comments. I am always very curious to see what people are listening to. So until next time, let's be careful with those Q-tips. Bye.